Stretching your hair before any protective style helps to reduce tangling and also minimizes breakage. It even gives your style a smoother, longer lasting look. So if you're serious about hair growth and healthy retention, then this step is a must. So I shared a previous video where I put in these big plaits. This is usually the way I stretch my hair, so your own stretching might be different from mine. Some people use twists, some people do African threading, some people do the heat method, but this is the heatless method for stretching out your natural hair, especially if you're trying to prevent heat damage in the long run. So I'm going to be sharing 3 things that stretching your hair before installing any protective style do for you. Number 1, it reduces tension and breakage. So when your hair is stretched, it is easier to work with, which means that less tension on the roots and less breakage overall. So no more fighting with tangles or tight roots. So what this does for me, especially for those of us with this kind of fussy kinky hair, our hair tends to lock up on each other. They like to coil up on each other, but you hardly find your hair doing such when they are stretched. So stretching is what gives you that edge to be able to manipulate your hair easily without having to fight some tangles, some knots and all that. So this will help you in a long run to reduce tension and breakage. Number 2, like I've also mentioned, it helps you to prevent knots and tangles. Stretching will loosen up all those tight coils, because type 4C hair especially, we have tight coils, so it will help you to loosen up a bit and also making it much less likely to lose those knots once the protective style are in place. So once my protective style are in place, I don't have issues with coiling ends that will eventually lead to knots and tangles until I'm ready to bring that style down. So this goes a long way to manage knots and tangle. Imagine leaving your hair in an afro. You're going to have issues with knotted ends, tangled ends. Even if you detangle them, they are likely to coil back on each other and form those knots and tangles that you're trying to prevent. So definitely stretching your hair keeps it in a way that your hair is not able to coil up on each other and form knots and tangles, and that means a way smoother takedown later on when you want to take down your protective style. Number 3, it enhances the look of your style. So let's be real, stretched hair just gives this cleaner, sleeker finish to styles like braids, twists or even cornrows. So that polished look lasts longer and keeps your hair looking fresh for weeks. Another thing it does, finally, it shows the true length of your hair. I use braid to stretch my hair, and it also gives me the true length of my hair. I'm not saying this is the true length of my hair because it's already shrinking already. So if you stretch it out, you see the true length of my hair. But what I'm saying is that once I put my hair in plaits, in this blowout look, which I have already achieved by just putting in plaits, you're going to see the true length of my braids. So for those people who use heat, yes, you have a way more cleaner look at your real length. So your real length actually shows because of the heat that has been applied. So it has stretched out your coils completely, so you don't have to deal with any coiled hair shrinking back up. Although if that hair you have stretched out using heat, whether you do a silk press or not, if you leave that hair out for a while, for maybe a few days, it's definitely going to shrink back up. But then just to put in your protective style, if you use heat to stretch your hair, definitely you're going to see the true length of hair once you install that maybe twist or braids or cornrows. So for me, I've not been able to bring myself to use heat. I really wanted to do a blowout, but then I decided, okay, what's the use of risking it all? So I decided to install these big plaits. That has been my style anytime I come out from a protective style immediately after wash day. And girl, my hair is looking so full. I was really having a difficult time trying to put it in a bun. Like it was too thick for me to handle, unlike my previous takedown 6 months ago. So I noticed a lot of things about my hair this time around. I was just trying to put it in a bun, and it was really, my hands were really having it. So yeah, stretching your hair will help you a lot. Like I said, this is not my true length, but this is a blowout look. You know that blowout look you get from using a blow dryer? Yes, this is something similar to it. So if I wanted a stretch look, I would use a hot comb or something like that to get a more stretched out look, but I'm not ready for that yet. Heat is not something I am thinking about right now. Maybe in the future I'll definitely think about it, but for now I'm all about length retention, how to grow out my hair, how to maintain the length of my hair, and this is what is giving me that result as at this time. So I was just feeling good with my blowout look. I'm going to remove the band again just to see in many ways I can style this hair, but definitely I'm not styling my hair like this. I'm not even taking it out like this. Yes, this is good for taking pictures, taking photo shoots. You can style different styles, and take your pictures and do whatever you want to do. But for me, this is just me trying to view my hair in its loose states, compare it to the previous 3 months challenge I did earlier this year, and see if I'm actually making progress. And definitely I'm making progress. So I decided to do this banded method, although I didn't have the scrunchie to do that. I just used what was on hand, and I don't even know if I did this properly, but yeah, just to stretch it with with these scrunchies to see my length also. So, but yeah, this is just an overview of what my hair is looking like. I just wanted to share with you guys and encourage you also that next time you are prepping for your protective style, don't skip to stretch your hair. It will go a long way. It helps you to even easily part your hair and easily put your hair in that style that you want to do. Trust me, it is a small step with huge benefits for your hair and the health of your hair. So it also keeps your style longer. Let me know in the comment section if you're already doing this, and maybe you use other methods to stretch your hair, like the heat method, African threading, whatever method you use to stretch your hair. Let me know if you even stretch your hair at all before putting on a protective style, and also if you're going to try this in your next style. So after all this, I just put my hair in these sections. This is how I'm going to take my hair section by section and put my hair in a protective style, because definitely, of course, we are going on another long-term protective style, which I'll be sharing in my next video, how long and what I'm going to be doing. So if you're ready for this challenge, let me know in the comment section and let's do this together. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to share, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.